Hey everybody, it's Sean Netton with SeanNetton.com and 5 Minutes with Shawnee. You know, I want to take a step back for a second. I've had a lot of guests on the show, from Kim Sorbo to Frank Shamrock to my business partners in Evan Britton and Julie Wilson-Gordon. But I really want to take a step back and say to everybody, what is my why? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I creating my blog? Why am I creating my 5 Minutes with Shawnee? And why am I doing my website and building my commercial page, which then brings more traffic, more people to hear it? Because the reason is, 6 years ago when I suffered the stroke, you know, I was in and out of rehab for quite some time, probably about 6 months or so. And in the rehab, I saw so many people with brain injuries, from car accidents to veterans to people just snow skiing or walking on the street who have some kind of injury, accident, whether it's a choke from a stroke from a choke, or a brain injury, or just PTSD in general. And when I was in rehab, I actually was fortunate enough to have the insurance and the money to continue on with my therapies, which got me back to walking, talking, driving, and regaining my independence. But what really bothered me was, one day I'm in my rehab and I'm questioning my why, my reason, you know, and everything else, just having a really bad moment. Everyone has those. I look over to the right of me, and here's this veteran who literally just got back from the war, blown up to pieces, stepped on an IED, legs were blown off. He's a double amputee with the breathing apparatus in his mouth. So he's double amputee with the breathing apparatus. I'm looking over at him, and he's got to be shaken up. And we start having a conversation, and I'm coming back again. And the next thing you know, I'll say, "I'll see you tomorrow, sir." You know, I call everyone who's in the military sir, or just really respect them and love them for who they are and what they do to protect our nation, my daughters, to go overseas and basically protect our country. And here this gentleman was having to go back home early. They were kicking him out the door after a few hours of therapy, and they think by standards he's okay, he's suitable to go back to his wife and children. This guy is a single amputee, a breathing apparatus, and he's going back home. And I was like, something's really wrong here. I'm lucky enough to continue on therapy. I'm going to get better, and this guy's going home. That was wrong. And at that moment in time, something clicked in me, whether it's spirit or God or something hit my nerve, and I said, you know what? I'm going to build a foundation. I'm going to start something. I'm going to build a foundation right now, and I'm going to create something that's going to be able to rehab and give back and provide hope and faith to these veterans, people with no insurance, you know, no disability, no money. So I can go back out there and provide them. Sorry, my phone's ringing. Go back out there and just provide that hope and faith. And maybe I can get them into rehab and help them to get motivated again, to get back to being independent. Because it took me quite some time to come back to speak to all you guys. That's why I created the betr Organics with Julie and with Eben and Brad and Keith and just my whole team. Because I want to create, you know, a line of products that can help us not only get off all the opiates and then all the anxiety drugs, but to really get back to these people, whether you're a veteran or whether you took a bad fall skiing and then you have a brain injury and you want to live life again. And so really, to me, you know, I have a real bit of anger, or just a little bit of motivation to really get back and do what I'm doing. But it's really because that veteran was there with me. I think he was a Marine. I mean, if I saw him right now, I'd give him all the love and all the hug I have, because those guys are really my heroes. You know, people say I'm a miracle, I'm a hero. I'm just a messenger from a bigger cause. But, you know, and then I look over to the left of me in rehab, and here's this young girl who was, I think, surfing at the time and took a bad fall, and she had to go back, and she had to go home early. So it's like, you know, I just want to tell everybody out here, I'm doing what I'm doing. My why is really just to give back and provide, whether it's a message, a daily message of motivation, or if it's even one of my betr Organic supplements, to really just give back and provide the love and the hope and the faith for these people who really need it. And I'm building a community with the right team. And I say we, it's not just me here, everybody. It's every therapist, everyone who's ever touched me, every partner who I've done business with the last several years. But I'm doing this because I appreciate what you guys are doing. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful for just being here with me and loving me. And you're not only helping me, you're helping yourself. You're having a bad moment, you took a fall, or you're helping these veterans, or you're helping this guy who fell off his motorbike, or bicycle riding. I mean, I've seen everything from surfing accidents to injuries, as Evan shared with you. He played football for 6 years in the pros. but that was only 6 years in the pros. He played another 14 years from Pee Wee to high school to everything else to collegiate at a certain level. And these guys all need help. I mean, we're all one big family. We're all brothers and sisters, and we're all here to build the community together. And I do this every day to give back to everybody who needs it. Because someday I want to find that Marine who went home early and see where he's at. Because I can't even imagine him going home to his wife and kids. The guy's got to have PTSD, and he didn't. And what I don't get, he didn't have the insurance to continue on with getting therapy and get what's needed. Anyways, I love all of you. I kind of rambled, but I'm here to get back, and we're a team. And thank you so much for tuning in with 5 Minutes with Shawnee. And please tune in to SeanEtten.com. And the last thing is too, I started this profile page. It's called The Sean Etten. Follow me on that from now on, because that's where I'm able to do the metrics and really give out my 5 minutes every day. So please join that, like that as well, and please share my stories. Hopefully I can find a veteran or someone who just needs, whether it's a single mom or someone who just lost a loved one. Let me help you, because I think we can do this together. I love all of you. Goodbye, and enjoy your day. Thanks. Bye-bye.